let's get started, y'all. I did start a little bit early, so I don't know if notifications are going to go out or whatnot. But if you're here, you're here. And let me let the people know that we are live. Welcome, everybody. Yo, hit that like button, please. And thank you. Support the channel by hitting the like button. We are live right now, right now, right now, right now, right now. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Get it together. Please hit that like button. Please and thank you. Hold up. Can y'all see me? Let me know. It says I have 6 people here. Y'all see me? Let me know. 7 people in here. All right. It's the 7 right people. Those notifications will go out at some point. Welcome, everybody. Ooh, what did I get tagged in? Lord have mercy. Hold up, y'all. Because I'm getting tagged into some stuff. Let me let everybody know that we are live. Lord, I just saw that, Renee. Shout out to Renee. Word on the street is that Diddy's lawyers, oh, Lord have mercy. We got to look into this situation right now. We got some new information, I guess. Everybody, we are live now. Let me let the people know we're live. Welcome, everybody. All right, it's getting up there. Thank you guys for being here. Make sure you guys are sharing the live, please, and thank you. Okay. How's everybody doing? What's everybody doing? Hold up. Let me see. Hi, everybody. Yes, I know. I just saw this article too. We're about to get into it as well. There's a lot going on right now. Welcome, everybody. I was like, hey, Chrissy B, let me greet the people. How's everybody doing? Oh my gosh. I got my coffee. Got my little rabbit cup. Y'all see that? Cute. Yes. From like Easter. We got some news to get into, you guys. First of all, thank you so much for supporting my channel. Again, I appreciate every one of you guys. Thank you. Thank you, Jen. Shout out to you. We will celebrate at some point. I promise y'all. Welcome, everybody. If you're here, yo, hit the like button. Let me know if you're a new subscriber in the chat. That'd be awesome. That way I kind of know like what's going on, who's here, who's new to the fam. Shout out to everybody just hanging out. All right, everybody. Thank you guys. You got your coffee too? You know, it's one of those days where it's like you need that coffee. Thank you, Renee. Last run-in, thank you so much for being a member for 6 months. Thank you. I feel like you've been a member a lot longer than that, though, to be quite honest. Like, you've been here for, like, ever. And don't you dare leave. Ever. And don't you leave. Period. That's it. I haven't watched anything but Rabbit and BJ for days. I'm behind. Venus is like, I got my channel selected. Well, shout out to us. I'm glad that you have chosen to watch me. I have appreciated. Yes, yes. Hi, everybody. I'm just letting the people kind of get in here. You know, let those notifications go out because I did just kind of start and not like on time or anything. Just started. Thank you, thank you. You said Rabbit said I'm gonna rock this purple until the end of 24, and I need a touch up. So not only listen, I actually already made some phone calls. We got to do a little touch up on the purple right here. Yeah, because you could see the roots are growing out. And I'm gonna get some gray too. I'm gonna get some gray on the sides. You're gonna see. I am. Because let me tell you something. I am getting my gray hair now, which I always said when I was like, you know, a lot younger. I was like, if I start seeing my gray hair, I'm gonna start dyeing my hair. Because I was forbidden from dyeing my hair for the longest time. So now that I'm older, I'm like, I don't care. I'm gonna go. If I want to do the snow cone, I'm gonna do it. I don't give a shit. Because I can. That's it. And I don't have to ask anybody permission anymore. So it works. Thank you. Thank you, Deetra. Thank you. Thank you. Hey, BJ. Shout out to BJ in the chat. Shout out to BJ. Yeah, so we got to get started. We got some stuff to go through and everything. So we got a new article that just hit literally a couple minutes ago on, well, did y'all know that Katt Williams is like clowning on Diddy right now? Yeah, he is. He's making fun of Diddy right now with his bottles. And we'll watch that here in a minute. But let me get us to this article right now that just got released. Let me show you guys. Diddy to appeal bail ruling, seeking release from jail before sex abuse trial. Now, is it a sex abuse trial or is it a thank you, Sylvia? Is it a sex abuse trial or is it a like RICO trial? I mean, I know that is that the right terminology to use? Let me know in the chat. So this is literally printed today from Billboard. I could be wrong. Y'all let me know in the chat. I could be getting it wrong. Thank you, 3andMe. I am putting overtime. We got to catch up and everything. We got to catch up. But that's what I thought. Like, I'm like, why is he calling this? Well, all right. Let me keep reading it. It's a RICO, right? So they literally just said sex abuse. I'm like, I'm sure it's pretty, Kenya, it's more complicated than just a sex abuse trial, right? Like, whatever. This is Billboard. They posted this. Okay. They said the rapper's attorney filed a formal notice that they will challenge the ruling at a federal appeals court. Okay. Now, attorney for Sean Diddy Combs have formally launched an appeal of a judge ruling denying him bail, marking their latest efforts to get him released from jail as he awaits trial on racketeering and sex trafficking charges. There you go. That racketeering and that sounds more of an appropriate charge than just sex abuse, because it's right. Thank you, Carrie Ann. Let them know. In a notice filed in Manhattan federal court on Monday, September 30th, which would be today, the rapper's lawyer said that they would ask the U.S. Court of Appeals for the Second Circuit to overturn Judge Andrew L. Carter's ruling earlier this month, which kept Combs behind bars on the grounds that he might pose a danger if released. Now, Monday's filing did not contain detailed arguments, which will be filed later at the appeals court. Combs, also known as Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, was once one of the most powerful men, yada, yada, yada. We always get this on their articles about who Combs is. We already know who Combs is. But earlier this month, he was indicted by federal prosecutors over accusations of trafficking, forced labor, kidnapping, arson, and bribery. That sounds more like it as far as his background and everything that's going on, if you know what I mean. Okay. If convicted on the charges, he potentially faces a sentence of life in prison. Oh man, oh man, oh man. So they're really trying to get him out of there. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to get him out of there. You said second circuit. He called it a circus. Second Circuit goes through, then they are on it, in my opinion. Okay. Y'all think that they're gonna get it? I haven't heard that they added a new Addy. Did they add a new attorney already? It is the worst. That's what I was saying. I'm like, that's the worst headline. Oh my God. Tinkle Tits. Lord have mercy. Tinkle Tits, thank you so much for gifting memberships. Thank you. Tinkle Tits, if you guys got a membership from Tinkle, put a heart in the chat. Thank you, love. You are amazing for that. Thank you, love. I appreciate you. So what do you guys think? I mean, they're doing what they have to do, as attorneys. They're gonna file what they have to file. They're gonna do what they're gonna do, and represent their client and everything. But I do wonder about just do you really think that he's gonna get out? You guys really think that he's gonna get out? I mean, really, for real? I don't know. Hey, Grape Tea. I don't know. I don't see it. I don't see that one. I just don't think it's gonna work. But that's just me. What do you guys think about that? You said no. Nice try. For sure, it's a nice try. Nice try for yeah, definitely. But I just don't think he's gonna get out. You think so? Tracy, everybody's saying that they think he's gonna Epstein the situation or something's gonna happen. I think that people need to be mindful that there's a lot at stake here and that people are willing to, make people disappear, go. That's just how it is. It's the industry. We're learning as we go when it comes to this. Now, let me just show you guys something else that we have here, okay? Because, oh man. So, Comedy Hype, and I've seen this clip somewhere else too. Matter of fact, let me bring it from Instagram. I think that might be better. Katt Williams gave a little, I guess, statement about Diddy at this point. And, given that Katt Williams has exposed us to, you know what? I think Katt Williams I mean, it's like he set everything on fire after Club Shay Shay. It's like he set everything on fire. Katt Williams set everything on fire after Club Shay Shay. It's like we've never been the same. Is it just me who feels that way? As soon as he said what he said was going to happen, I'm telling you, man, it just, you might as well. The roof is on fire. Burn, mother effer. Burn, burn, burn. Watch it burn to the ground. The roof is on fire. That's what it feels like to me, honestly. It's a huge fire. Absolutely. Let me get to this clip. Hold up. And then I'm going to shout you out, Tinkle Tits. Okay, let me watch this. Watch this. Oh, my God.
It ain't that much ass shit in the world. Everybody know that. Diddy's dumbass lawyer said he probably got it at Costco.
You know, that's that. And the crazy part out of this is that Costco had to give a statement about the baby oil. We have never sold baby oil to anybody by the name of Diddy, P. Diddy, associates. We have never, ever, like literally, they had to do that because they didn't want to be associated. They didn't want to be associated. All right. They just didn't. Tinkle Tits. Thank you again, love. Tinkle Tits just gave it another 20. Oh my goodness. Everybody about to get a, thank you so much, Tinkle Tits. Shout out to Tinkle Tits. If you guys got a membership from My Tinkle, put a heart in the chat, please, and thank you. Thank you, Tinkle Tits. You're amazing. That's what you said. It's a comedy show. What's wrong with people? I don't know, man. But a lawyer walked right into that joke. You cannot, like, Costco had to give a statement and basically said, listen, we've never sold in bulk to anybody by the name of Diddy, Sean Puffy Combs, Brother Love, nobody. Okay. So it is funny. So Katt Williams, continue, Katt Williams.
Costco hit right back. We don't even sell baby oil.
Oh my God. That was the funny part, is that they went back and they said, we don't even sell baby oil. We don't. Sylvia's like, save Costco. It's just, but you know what? He said it more than once. So he did an interview with TMZ. He's sitting there with Harvey Levin, and TMZ's like, well, you know, these rich people, they buy this baby oil, whatever, in bulk or whatever. And he's sitting there like, huh? Really? TMZ reaches out to a spokesperson for Costco, and Costco had to give a statement like, nah, we do not want to be associated with any of these people, any of these freak offs. Okay, they're not trying to lose money. Come on now. Thank you. Tinkle Tits, my goodness. So Tinkle Tits, Tinkle, thank you for gifting again. Lord have mercy, look at this. Yo, if you guys got memberships from Tinkle, thank you. Put a heart in the chat, please, and thank you. Yes. Aw. And we did hit 70K. Let me tell you, I'm so like, thank you, BJ. Thank you. I promise y'all, we will celebrate. I promise you guys, we have been working really hard. We have been. Thank you, BJ. I promise you guys, we're going to celebrate. We're going to celebrate our 70. Because you know we celebrate for every 10. Every time we hit a 10, you know, we celebrate. So like it'll be 70. Maybe we'll do a giveaway. I don't know. I was talking to Vic about this. We'll figure this out because I would love to like give stuff away. I know Tinkle. Aw, thank you, Tinkle. Look at this. Yo, making it rain with those memberships. Thank you, love. Shout out to you guys. All right. Let's keep going. Y'all are distracting me in the chat. My goodness. Don't do that to me. Oh, and by the way, I did have some Costco employees. Shout out to the Costco employees that came in my chat and said, Rabbit, I work at Costco and we don't sell nothing like that in bulk. Okay. So clearly it impacted a lot of people. That's what it did. Welcome, guys. Thank you. Thank you. All right, guys. Let's get into another situation. Now, I cannot press like, first of all, it was at least 55 people, and now it's over 100, according to BuzBee firm. And seriously, I'm trying to figure this out because when I talked about this morning, I said I'm having a hard time with this situation because you mean to tell me that this has been like 100, at least over 100 folks, and nobody, like, do we have police reports? Where are we at with this? And imagine how many people did not get to like report this. Imagine how many people have reported this and were ignored for whatever reason. Thank you so much, Christina. Imagine how many people have like were ignored by police or this was overlooked. So here we have, and this was what I was talking about very early in the morning, where I said, listen, y'all, listen. There's over 100 people now, according to the BuzBee law firm. They're going to have a press conference tomorrow. Mañana. They're going to have a press conference mañana. I think it's like at 1, is it Eastern or Central? Anyways, I will do my best to try to stream it. I know other people will stream it as well, but I'm curious to know who else is behind a lot of this. Who else? So the BuzBee law firm and Ava Law Group to release information regarding pending lawsuits. The BuzBee law firm and Ava Law Group will hold a press conference on Tuesday at 1 p.m. I think it's because it's in Texas, right? So it has to be Central, right? Central at the BuzBee law firm office in Houston at the 75th floor, JP Morgan Chase Tower. All right, we don't need the address unless y'all are planning to go there. I'm not. It's going to be live on IG. I know that they're going to stream it, they've said. At the press conference, information will be made available for the first time to the public regarding claims made by the victims against Sean Diddy Combs and other alleged perpetrators were rape, sexually assaulted, and sexual exploitation are alleged. This man, if there are over 100 people, he did not work by himself alone whatsoever. There is no way. It is beyond insane. Beyond insane. There is no way that he worked alone. It just can't. There's no way. There should be more people added to this. It is what it is. What's her name? Christina Haran? Is that who we said? Christina Haran? I think that's her name, right? No way. The lady here, and we're wondering, why hasn't she been indicted? Why hasn't she been looked at? What about other people? I cannot wait to the press conference either. I want to know what else. Right, 3andMe. She is the Maxwell lady of the situation. But how does she get to move on? Because she is consistently mentioned in various interactions and lawsuits and whatnot, right? And then the people that were involved with Diddy, that's the other thing too. Stevie J being one of them. I started doing a little digging, and I'm telling you, I was talking to a creator friend of mine who I said, you know what? Y'all remember when Stevie J's child support case causing major trouble for Mona Scott Young. Who is Mona Scott Young? If you've watched Love and Hip Hop, you know who Mona Scott Young is. Okay. I watched a couple of seasons. I think I watched up until the COVID situation happened, and then I stopped because I got busy with other stuff. But yeah, I had to be like, I was watching the one in LA, New York. I didn't get into the one in Miami because I don't know. There was something about the one in Miami that did. I love Trina, I do, but I couldn't really get into the one in Miami. These people, and Diddy is mentioned, by the way, in this situation too, where he had to testify. And basically, allegedly, CVJ was arrested years ago for unpaid child support. He owed like over $1 million in child support. All right. And this got Mona Scott in trouble because she also was paying for the child support. They were trying to bail him out between Mona Scott Young and Diddy. This is why I tell you guys is that I do wonder, and I want to look into this a little bit deeper about Diddy's dealings with Love and Hip Hop. It's not a coincidence to me whatsoever that there's a lot of Love and Hip Hop one-hit wonders that were in Diddy's camp that made it to the show. There's got to be a connection there. There has to be. There has to be. But anyways, so just wanted to throw that out there. I feel like we definitely have to look into Stevie J a little bit more deeper. At the conference, at the press conference, lead counsel Tony BuzBee will release pertinent details regarding the cases that will be filed on behalf of what is now well over 100 alleged victims. 100. And Joseph Sherman? Joseph Sherman, he got on his little penguin suit. He had to, do the sit down with the channel ABC, whatever news or whatever. Okay. And that picture has disappeared, but I showed you guys that picture the last time we were live. He's trying to discredit everything that's happened. His name, he's trying to clear his name of any wrongdoing when it came to the Talia Graves lawsuit because he's named. There's way too many people here involved in this situation. And conveniently, how is it that Diddy cannot be the only one that goes down? For over 100 victims? 100 victims? Somebody coordinated their travel. Somebody coordinated the purchasing of alcohol. Somebody coordinated for somebody to be drugged. Somebody coordinated for something to have. There has to be more moving hands. When the R. Kelly situation happened, a lot of people were looked at. But honestly, a lot more people should have gone down for R. Kelly too. Okay? There was too much coordination and willful silence of what has happened. And especially now that everybody's scared, can you imagine? You get a call from Homeland Security or the FBI. Hey, let me see. Hey, Jen. Hey, Honeybee. Hey, Night Charm. This is so-and-so from Homeland Security. Were you in a freak off back in 2008? Well, we got you on this video. Did you know that you were being recorded? And you over here, like, you've moved on with your life. You have your children, whatever it may be, your wife, your spouse, your husband, whatever it may be, right? Living your best life. And then you get a call from like Homeland Security or the FBI or the district attorney or an attorney's office or something. Ma'am, we believe, Tinkle Tits, we believe that you are in this footage. I personally don't know how I would do it. I don't know how I would do it. Somebody calls me to tell me that I was in a videotape, and here I am, like, I'm not a celebrity. I'm just a mom, and they got me on some video. Oh, I would feel some type of way. Because number one, if I knew that there would be a video out there, hell, I'd probably do what I had to do to remove that video, right? What would you guys do if you're presently in that situation? You get a call from Homeland Security or, the district attorney's office in Manhattan, whatever it may be. What do you do? And you don't even know you're being filmed or that you were filmed or that you took something or you were given something. You had no idea. You said, Tico said, I guarantee I'm in some prawn somewhere. Oh my God, Tickle Tits. Christina, thank you so much. So much love. Shout out to you. Thank you so much. I promise y'all, Christina and everybody, we will celebrate. I know I'm like behind. Sorry. Tinkle Tits, again, thank you for the $19.99 and gifting like freaking 80 memberships, 60 memberships. Thank you. I appreciate you, Tinkle Tits. Thank you. Sylvia, thank you for the $4.99, my love. Shout out to you guys. You guys are amazing. Thank you. You said on some bootleg, but it's like scary. You know what I mean? Like, you don't even know. Like, I could tell you in my 20s, I got into some crazy shit. And I would feel some type of way if I knew that there was a tape out there of me. Think about it. See, in my 20s, I was in the hell, like Girls Gone Wild was the era when I was like in high school and I had left, graduated high school and everything. Anybody can be caught up in something like that. You know what I mean? Anybody. You said, "Hey, I already know I have nude photos somewhere on the internet. That's the price I pay." That, but honeybee, like you accept that, right? And no shade because you do, that's as long as you consented to it, you're good, whatever. But imagine if it was like photos that you didn't even know were out there about you. That's the scary part. You know what I mean? Hidden cameras, and then you get a call, and suddenly, and I think that's what happened with Talia Graves. Talia Graves didn't even know that she found out she was in a tape when the Cassie lawsuit happened. She had no idea. You know what I mean? No idea. Good. I'm glad you don't. Shout out to you. You said, yeah, there's probably one floating of me. I don't give a fuck. I was, you're young and you're dumb when you're in your 20s. People go nightclubbing and they do different things. It was a different time. I don't know. You said, I'm surprised more of this footage hasn't been leaked or on the dark web or on the, Smooth Steve, I do wonder if it is. I mean, I don't go on the dark web. I mean, I think the web is dark as it is currently, but like, I wouldn't surprise me if, especially with his connections with Rhymes and what is it, Rhymes and Dimes or some shit like that, with Joe Sherman and police, footage being sold and stuff like that. It wouldn't surprise me if there are things out there of people that they don't even know and that they're about to find out. You know what I mean? That's the scary part. Hey, Poe, that's the scary part about that. I don't like it. You said, let me tell you, one of my best friends is a producer and used to party with some of these people, and he never let me around those people. Looking back, I now understand why. I'm so thankful. Thank you. Shout out to Poe. Thank you for rating the room, Poe. Shout out to you. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. You said they're saying that it's being shopped around now. A lot of these videos are, right? A lot of these videos are, from what we know. But anyways, so they have over 100 alleged victims. Details provided at the conference will include information regarding other potential defendants. Okay. Information about the claimants themselves, where the alleged activity occurred, and what allegedly occurred. Mr. BuzBee also intends to share specific compelling stories of victims and take questions. Also, at the conference, Mr. BuzBee will discuss the various state laws that apply, the venues where the cases will be filed, and expected next steps. Further at the conference, Andrew Van, Arsdale, co-counsel attorney with Ava Law Group, will publish the sexual assault hotline and explain the process when witnesses or victims can call that number. So Gloria Allred has a first class action lawsuit. You know what I mean? No worries, Sir Crepitus. Shout out to you. I haven't seen you in a minute. I hope you're doing well. They have that number, where you could call for whatever reason of something. Well, for if you have a case or if you witness or if you're a victim, right? This law firm is also doing that. This is all class action at this point, if my understanding of this, right? My question is to everybody is, the lawyer that's talking right now is only representing him in the criminal case. And I know he's got attorneys for the civil cases, right? So what say all of us about how much money is gonna be of Diddy at this? How much is Diddy gonna be worth after all of this? You know what I mean? And I do wonder how many of these victims were turned away when they tried to report these crimes. You do have to wonder what is of all of this at this point. Donnie says nada. You said Gloria will have more cases. She practically wouldn't answer the questions at the conference, but it was pretty obvious. She definitely has more than one case, that's for sure. Sir Crepitus, thank you for renewing your membership. Shout out to you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You don't like Gloria Allred? Yeah, I mean, some people don't like her. You're not the only one, actually. A lot of people have said they don't like her. You said Diddy has out assets in his mom's name and offshore accounts. Do you think that those offshore accounts are going to be able to pay for all of this? I mean, how much money could this man possibly have at this point? Where do we stand with this? That's the question that a lot of us have. It's like, what's going to happen with this whole situation? And then when it's done, I don't think he's going to be able to pay. Thank you for, like, he won't be able to pay criminal defense plus lawsuits and attorney fees. If he has been having these parties for decades, 100 is low. Many other people willfully or they. I don't think we have a decent number. But when I think of 100, I think of 100 people. Like, people did not just. This can't be somebody that worked by himself, and there should be more people that have been like there need to be more people charged. This man did not work alone, and I think that's what bothers me about this, because to me, at the end of the day, it's like R. Kelly. R. Kelly didn't work alone. R. Kelly did not work by himself and do all this. He used people and his influence and stuff like that. Something has to be done and said about this, if you know what I mean. You said Law and Crime just talked about it possibly being a victim in Europe. Really? Toy. Somebody said this in my chat too. And there was a member here who also pointed this out, that they are looking at him overseas in Europe. Now, that whatsoever does not surprise me whatsoever, because of the fact that there was a situation that was spoken about in the lawsuits of, was it his assistant that he just left stranded in Europe? With he just left her there stranded, no passport, nothing. The Don Richard lawsuit, it said, it's coming to me, the Don Richard lawsuit said this, okay, that she was out there in somewhere in Scotland, okay, and that the assistant was there. The assistant was drinking and partying, okay, whatever. She was doing stuff with a group of men. All right, now I'm gonna tell you guys what they said in the lawsuit. So excuse me, this is what it's called, and it said it in the lawsuit. So I'm repeating what the lawsuit said. Don Richard said that they ran a train on the assistant. Okay, if you don't know what that is, put something in the chat. Said, Rabbit, I don't know what that is. Okay, well, that's what the lawsuit said. And they left. So the next morning, Don gets up and Don's like, okay, ready to go back to the States. They get on the private jet or whatever. They're on this jet. And she notices that the assistant's not there. And she asked Diddy, like, hey, where's your assistant? Where's old girl at? What's going on? Diddy basically said, F that hoe, and left her there. Didn't leave her passport, didn't leave anything for her, nothing. That's how heartless this man is. Like, that is how heartless this man is. He just left her. So, like Toy said, that there could be international victims. Oh, I believe it. I definitely believe it. You said there's a constitutional lawyer that follows the podcast I listen to. He wrote in to say that there's a bunch of indictments about to be unsealed, and most of them are minors on the Diddy case. Are you serious? People say this man fell from grace. This man was never in grace. The devil is never in grace. Like, what? This man fell from grace. No. He didn't. He put himself in this situation. He caused this to himself. He hurt a lot of people, even though some folks will have you say, he gave jobs and whatnot. No, he didn't. I mean, does that mean that allows you to then perpetrate on people and whatnot? No, it shouldn't, and it doesn't allow you to do that. Literally, that's what I've heard people say. Now, let me tell you guys something. How many of you guys know who Tokyo Tony is? Let me know in the chat if you know who Tokyo Tony is. Follow me if you know who Tokyo Tony is, all right? Because we're about to show you a video, and I literally, like, my eyes almost fell out of my face. Y'all know who Tokyo Tony is, okay? Yes, okay, yeah, everybody, all right? You don't know who she is. Okay, well, Tokyo Tony is Black China's mom. Black China was married to Rob Kardashian. She's music videos. That's yes. Okay. Tokyo Tony does a little short here, and this is from Live Bites. Listen to what Tokyo Tony had to say.
Free Puffy.
Listen.
Free Puffy. We know what's happening. The real ones. Yeah. Free Puffy. Get them on out of there. Why is everybody mad at Puffy? Every celebrity in the world in the United States point a finger to a man that they know Ben did this 5, 10, 15 years ago. What a setup. And they, for some reason, still can't snatch it. Good. Any girl that got art, you shouldn't have been there. Oh, well. Shouldn't have.
Y'all heard that? This woman said that any woman who got ard shouldn't have been there. That's rich coming from her, right? That's my title of the video says there are Diddy supporters. That's a Diddy supporter to me. That's a Diddy supporter to me. She looks high as a kite. Maybe that's what it was. Maybe, whatever. But she said it. I'm not surprised either, Renee. Yeah.
Been there. You shouldn't have been there. Puffy. Puffy Richmond. So nobody saw you leaning. You ain't voluntarily walked. They just grabbed you and snatched you and threw you in the back. Same with R. Kelly. Free Puffy.
Oh, Brokio. AK, was that Sean Davy Way who said Brokio? Miss Amber, shout out to Miss Amber, says, Rabbit, I can't stop laughing at the Cuomo interview you reacted to, literally off the chain, and unexpected top 5 moments on me. Well, I'm glad you enjoyed my reaction. Apparently, I need to start doing more reactions because, and I just do them on the moment. My editor broke down my Filmora. It's like it crashed my computer, but I'm going to start doing more reactions. Night Charm, can you explain this to me? Is this like her just trying to go viral? Because I know Tokyo Tony does the most to go viral. And it's crazy because she gets a bad rap, but she's funny sometimes, but this was not it. You said she's cooking in the car and trying to talk to people. Tinkle Tits says, Cuomo is so hot. Sorry for being thirsty. Oh my God, Tinkle Tits, you're too funny. She's been on that shit, it seems to me. This is why I understand why Black China was like, created the distance that she did with her mother. Because you imagine, anyways, she is always like this. You're right. I don't know. For somebody that purports to want to expose the industry, because she does, because she wants to, for her to say this, I don't get it. I don't know. No worries, Miss Amber. You said PD bragged that he was about that life. Now he can truly be about that life. His OG lifestyle is being tested. How about, and Diddy, not once in his, he has dodged a lot of incarcerations. He's dodged a lot of police stuff. He has dodged so much. Now he hasn't. Now he can actually stay there. The most you'll find of Diddy is like a mugshot. He might have stayed there for 72 hours, but he's never really full on stayed. And it's not like he's in prison. He's just in like a jail type of situation. So whatever that may be. You said that woman has no friends. Something's going on with her. Something. She wants to expose only those who can exploit. Well, but you have to understand, Abraham says she's exposing, all right. We see you, Tokyo. She's always been like this. Like, she's a trash individual to her own daughter, in my opinion. And I always like feel like, and people, believe it or not, I do believe that there could be some redemption to people after extensive self-reflection, after extensive dropping and hitting rock bottom, so much so that your face is face planted on the rocks. Maybe. I just don't know about this comment. To me, she's just a trash individual for putting that out there. Let me play it again so y'all can hear it.
Free Puffy. Free Puffy. We know what's happening. The real ones. Yeah. Free Puffy. Get them on out of there. Why is everybody mad at Puffy? Every celebrity in the world, in the United States, point a finger to a man that they know Ben did this 5, 10, 15 years ago. What a setup. And they, for some reason, still can't snatch it. Good.
No.
Any girl that got art, you shouldn't have been there. Oh, well. Shouldn't have been there. Shouldn't have been there. Puffy. Puffy Richmond. So nobody saw you leaning. You ain't voluntarily walked. They just grabbed you and snatched you and threw you in the back. Same with R. Kelly.
Oh, my God.
Free Puffy.
All right, hold up. Let me
Free
just
Puffy.
stop this trash bag. Sorry, y'all. I wanted to show you guys Diddy does have supporters that will willfully say free Puffy, free Puffy. Now, Gene Deal, moving on. I thought I was subscribed to the Art of Dialogue. Okay, Gene Deal talks about this photo, you guys. You said, ooh, pretty. You said it. This photo right here that's been like trending and trending, even though it's been out for I don't know how many years, over 20 years, it's been out there. Gene Deal decides to talk about this photo. Okay. And the controversy surrounding this photo. Let's get into it. Let me know your guys' thoughts in the comments.
The photo of Diddy, Aaliyah, Andre Harrell, Dame Dash, and Jennifer Lopez. Have you seen this?
Yeah, I seen it. I briefly looked at it while I was online. But I think that picture is from Bad Boy Weekend in the Hamptons. It was Bad Boy and Rockefeller Weekend in the Hamptons. You understand? It was, I remember Stacey Dash and Aaliyah, they was on Rockefeller team. You understand? And Bad Boy had their artists and stuff like that. And they were all playing softball up there in the Hamptons. And later on, Puff gave a white party, at his house. He gave a party at his house, the one he had in the Hamptons.
Now, some of you guys were telling me about like the white parties. Ooh, who's victim blaming? Let me know. Survive the Kool-Aid. And I'm just like, okay, do they just randomly say, all right, we're going to have a white party and everybody goes? Exactly. Like, what's going on here? How, or is it like an annual thing or a summer thing? Or how often do people have white parties where everybody dresses in white? Is it just a thing that happens? I mean, let me know in the chat if you guys know.
And I was the one who was letting people in the front. I had the door in the front.
There.
So when people drive in, they come up in there, whatever like that. I was the one who let them in. It was a private party like that, only for Bad Boy and Rockefeller people. But it was nothing like freaky about that picture, nothing like that. I think he got the idea from, it used to be this club in Miami, and they used to have beds everywhere. So I think he was just trying to get that type of feel like from Miami, like that club was. So, but as far as some freaky stuff, I think that's like a week later, Aaliyah died in a plane crash, after that party up there. So, it wasn't nothing freaky about that. Man, that's just people making up shit and saying things, but it was nothing like that.
Damon Dash also talked about this party and said like, no, nothing like that happened. They had left or something like that. You said, hold up, let me see some of these comments real quick. You said, I didn't know her, but trashy was the word that I was used to write out the politeness. Yeah, in rainbows. I mean, sometimes I think Tokyo Tony says things out of shock value. She does that, and just to get like a reaction from people, because she is kind of like that personality, but at the same time, there's a time and place for it, and this is not it, in my opinion. They were saying the white parties were yearly. That's what I was thinking, like once a year. She was, by saying that they were off. Oh, you talk about Tokyo Tony? Yeah, Tokyo Tony, like I said, Tokyo Tony will say things. There was one, she's always been off the chain sometimes of the things that she said, but it's like, she likes that kind of negative attention that she gets. You said, I can say, the white parties here is sort of a tradition now. We have one yearly in Memphis. Ah, that's interesting. You said, I hate wearing white. I can get out of the door without getting some. I don't think I have a lot of white. Maybe I do, but not something that I want to wear. Like, I'm like, who wears white? I don't know. I guess if you can, you can. Actually, white parties are popular down here in the South. A lot of the friends of color from high school have them. Really? That's what I mean, I've seen you go to church, you wear white. Okay. Ceremonies, that's interesting. Everybody did it back in the day. There'd be a white party, all black party, or green party. It's a very popular thing, says Cassie. Gotcha. Yeah, it's pathetically inappropriate. That's how she is, though. She's always been. Yeah, our white. See, I'm not from the South, so like, we're over here from the, west side of things, Midwest, depending. That that's why it's so weird to me when I hear about white parties. But it must be a thing over there. It must be a thing. Mm-hmm. I'm just saying. Okay, you said Kyle Richards has a white party every year. Really? So it's really like a thing. So I was about to say we call them all white affairs or all black affairs. Gotcha. You never heard of it? So this is Gene Deal explaining the white parties and that picture.
I even got a picture from that weekend where I'm on the baseball field walking and Puffin them was like in front of me right there. I got that picture still. It was a Polaroid. I still got that picture. So you know how people are going to make up stuff? They're going to cut, paste, post, and all this other stuff for views, and then try to make it seem like it's something when it's not.
Yeah, they try to make it seem like it's something that's not. But how you feel about Diddy lawyer? He trying to get him transferred to a jail in New Jersey to get better access to him?
It's not up to Diddy lawyer. It's up to the prison system.
That's right.
The judge even told him, the judge cannot tell the Department of Corrections, the prison department, how to run their prison.
They don't have jurisdiction. That's right. Jill, thank you for gifting a membership. If you guys got a membership from Jill, please put a heart in the chat. Thank you, love. Shout out to you. And Tinkle Tits, again, thank you. And everybody, my goodness, you guys are amazing. Thank you, everybody that is gifted. Thank you, guys. I'll make sure I shout you out before I head out. You said he knows everything. You live in Baltimore for years and attended several black parties at clubs. None of that freaky deaky baby oil shenanigans. What? Anyways, let me play this.
Now, he was supposed to get him in some kind of medical facility because of the, he think that his life is in danger. Yeah, every prisoner life is in danger.
Mm-hmm.
So they trying to get some special treatment for him.
Who? When? Just now? Hold up. Are you serious? I don't see anything on it yet. Which ones? The one that is representing him now in the criminal case, or where? Let me know where you got the source. Because I don't see anything. The only thing I've seen, which is what we just talked about, was that Diddy's appeals federal court order denying him bail twice as he awaits trial. What? When? Kim, where are you guys reading this? Let me know. That I don't think he did. Are y'all sure about that? Where y'all getting your news? Because I don't think so. I haven't seen anything. Y'all got me on my pins and needles on this. What are you talking about? No, I don't think it's true. When? Yeah, okay, that's the third person who said it. Y'all gonna have to drop me a source. You guys are gonna have to drop me a source. Which one? Okay, Sweet Potato, where did y'all hear that? Watch him try to repeat himself. I didn't think so. Yeah, he's got like 10 attorneys right now. I wonder how long he's gonna have all those attorneys for. At some point, he's not gonna be able to pay all those attorneys because hell, having attorneys is not cheap whatsoever. You guys are crazy. I don't see anything about him firing attorneys or attorneys quitting. You said I did. There's nothing yet, Kitty Coo. I don't see nothing. Oh, you said his first lawyer quit all. His first lawyers all quit. This is a new set. Gotcha. Okay. So this isn't something that is currently happening. Gotcha. I just want to make sure because y'all tripping me out. Oh my God. See what happens?
But that's up to the prison system based on his evaluation from his psych evaluation. And they looking at the fact that Epstein, who may have some dealings with Diddy,
What?
he died in that place. So
do we have any pictures of Epstein and Diddy together? Because let me tell you, when I went back to those court documents of Epstein, I never saw his name in there. I never saw Diddy's name mentioned in there. I'm being honest with you guys. I never saw it. What do you guys think? Not surprised? It wouldn't surprise me if they had some dealings whatsoever. You said we should check Epstein's flight lists, but it wouldn't surprise me if. But I never saw anything when they released those documents. Diddy's name wasn't mentioned. I'm telling you, if it was mentioned, that would be very interesting news that the people would want to like jump on right away. Other politicians, other folks, other celebrities, they had a lot of people. Leonardo DiCaprio partied with Diddy. He was also mentioned in the Epstein list. Who was Diddy? I don't remember. Was he mentioned on the list? I don't know. Y'all let me know. You guys say you saw it there. I never saw it. You said, I've been to a few parties, a blast. The white is a symbol of unity, usually remembering someone who passed, a job promotion, a new house. Not bad, but Diddy's were a different story. Yes, see, this is what I mean, is that Diddy, so DiCaprio was on the Epstein list and also at the Diddy parties. That's what we know. You said people went to those parties to rub elbows with the who's who in Hollywood. Now they're all shook. Yes. And now they don't want to talk. They don't want to get involved. They don't know nothing. They don't know. They see no evil, hear no evil type of situation. They don't see nothing. They don't know nothing. And it's kind of like, the fuck? Are you guys, sorry, I'm cussing now, but y'all are going to ignore this? Are we just going to pretend that like nobody saw anything? We don't know nothing? Okay. All right.
they may have a good case, but it's still up to the prison system to decide where he go. The lawyer, and they don't care how much money you got, but it's based on the lawyer. So that's why if you seen online recently, people coming out, they getting ex-COs or wardens or detectives to speak out and say how dangerous Brooklyn MDC is. That's their lawyers them paying people to come out and talk about that, so to try to help persuade the courts, which is the part of the prison system, to see what they're gonna do. Would they do anything to say, yo, listen here, man, this guy's life might be danger over here because people think that he has something to do with Pac, people think he has something to do with Biggie, and they right here in Brooklyn. You understand? It's right here in Brooklyn, and some of the people are still mad that he made Making It a Band walk to Brooklyn from, to get the cheesecake, and just around the corner from the Cheesecake Factory. So, Junior's. So it might be some dumb shit. So y'all need to get him out of here and ship him to Jersey because somebody gonna kill him over here.
Oh man.
Those are good arguments, if you want to call it, but it's bullshit. He gonna get the
Okay.
same treatment
I'll keep my comment to myself because I'm still thinking about how I'm going to say this.
No matter how much money he got from the
Damn.
correction officers.
He said the cheesecake. Leave the Cheesecake Factory out of this. The Costco, the Cheesecake Factory. What else? These people. I just leave the cheesecake. Don't bring Costco into this. This is too much.
Because if they don't and they get caught,
No.
giving them preferential treatment, they're gonna lose their job.
No.
So you feel like Pac fans will try to do something to him?
Pac and Biggie fans. He can have issues with both of them because a lot of people think because of the statement that Keith D made that he did something to Pac.
Yep.
A lot of people know or think that because of Biggie leaving, they finding out that Biggie was leaving Bad Boy, that he may have had something to do with Biggie.
I think he had something to do with Biggie too. I think he had something to do with both of them. Come on now. Like, it's to me, it's obvious, but will we ever know about Biggie? Hell, we can't even, we know from what we understand with Keefe D, what he said. And I believe that this was a setup by Diddy, even though he has tried to deny those rumors. I just, yeah.
People feel that way. You hear it all the time. You see it all the time on the chats and all that stuff.
Have you heard the reports about Diddy being worried about his kids?
Bro, he get phone conversation. He get a phone call just like everybody else. And now they got all kinds of things where guys got iPads, guys got telephones, iPads, and all that in prison. So his kids are well taken care of. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't worrying about those kids before he got locked up.
No,
not like that.
No,
maybe with the baby. So, but the other girls, they seem like they fine. Quincy seemed like he's doing a good job in making sure that those girls are being taken care of, and the rest of everybody else is grown, or they young adults. So that's just a ploy, bro. All that's a ploy to try to change the circumstances in this situation, but they won't change. His circumstances and situation as far as the correctional facility and where he's being housed at is not going to change until the courts tell him to change it.
So, and I don't know why who cares? I don't care that he's in there and that he's struggling. I just told you guys that he's not eating anymore. I don't give a shit. Okay. He's so used to people cooking his food for him. Well, I hope that he had a nice meal before they picked him up. Who cares? I don't care. He could eat ramen. He could eat air. Who cares?
So all these things that the lawyers is putting up, all these things that the lawyers is saying, it ain't gonna do him no good, bro. It's not gonna do him no good until the courts and his lawyers come in with some good briefs and say, yo, listen here, our client should be released because he did this. If it's 3 months from now, and Diddy has to go to he's been in jail and then he has to go for another bail hearing, you better hope that he been in a drug program while he was in jail. He cleaned. You understand what I'm saying? He did something to show the judge that he's different from the first day he walked in.
It's just not going to work. It's not going to work. He's in withdrawals probably, right? Like he's probably struggling. I give you that. It's not going to work. Somebody who has been enabled all his life, okay, by a lot of people, all right, and also people that have willfully looked away every time he's broken the law. He's not going to change. No, that man needs to stay behind bars. That's the only way to rehabilitate him.
And if he don't do that, he won't get bail anyway. And then this bail ain't just about him being clean and everything. This bail is about the fact that they think that he's gonna harass witnesses and people to mess up their case.
Hold up. Wait a minute. You said Mr. Deal's ass did some mess too. All this, and that's why I asked the question. I said, all these people like Mr. Gene Deal, the Reggie Whites, some of these people that were like heavy in the industry, security guards, bodyguards, paper pushers, whatever. Somehow mixed in that. Did they sign a deal to be able to speak? Like they're singing? I can't imagine him being able to just say everything that he's able to say without ever like somebody not coming to him and saying like, listen, we got some concerns about the things that you're saying. Keefe D had signed something and then he like, it was like an alpha lead or some shit like that, right? He goes out there and he starts talking and he got caught up. Gene Deal isn't worried about that. Why? Like he's saying a lot of stuff about him being involved. I don't know, Adrian. I can't remember if that's the story you said. Is that the same guy that Diddy and Jada, you said Jada, Ja Rule, butt naked in the same room? I don't think that's the same guy. I don't know if it's immunity, though. There's only so much that can be extended, you know, because he talks a lot. I think so too, Smooth Steve. Something tells me that he probably already spoke and or gave something, and that's why he's able to speak. But somebody should ask him. That's right, because even if they said an NDA or whatever it may be, it doesn't protect criminal activity. So keep that in mind. Y'all remember this video right here? I'm sure a lot of people have watched it. Sean P. Diddy Combs telling Kevin Hart that him and R&B singer Usher used to wake up and wrestle in the morning when when Usher was only 10 years old. Oh, it's a hard, like they're laughing about it, but it's like crazy the things that they were saying.
You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother
here.
Fresh off the garden stage. That's my brother right here from day one. We used to wake up and damn, pause, but like just I mean, back in the days when he was like 10 and I was a little bit older, his older brother, we used to fight over the frosted flakes. You know what I'm saying? Before pause was invented. You know what I'm saying? But it's my brother for real. We used to actually wrestle off of the frosted flakes because he used to always get up early with me. Now he's one of the richest stars in the world. And I'm
what the fuck did Puff just say? Nobody's going to acknowledge this but me. Puff just said we used to wrestle over the frosted flakes. And we're streaming live. That was stupid. Listen, that was fucking stupid. Listen.
We're having a good time, yo. Are you Usher made in the hey, yo.
And speaking of which, you see who else is in the video? Who else was? I just saw somebody's face there. And that Trey Songz right there. He's had some shit going on as well. They used to wrestle for the cereal. That's what they used to do. Listen, a lot of this, it's coming back up. The people have questions. They want to know. It's very cringy. I want to talk about another thing that has been happening. It's been trending and we got to talk about it. Okay. So the network that's working on Quiet on the Set will produce a Chris Brown domestic violence documentary that features a new accuser, and it's quoting saying only way he can be stopped. So this is coming back up. And I'm sure he's not too happy about this. Hold up. Let's see. Chris Brown, here it is. Another documentary. I'm sure that this is not at all what he wants to hear and whatnot. But here it is.
For the young ladies, I mean, what's up, man? You got a girl or what?
Nah, I'm keeping my options open, so y'all be checking for me, you know what I'm saying?
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. That's the type of stuff will get you in trouble, player. Chris Brown is the name. Get used to that right there.
Chris Brown's an amazing and talented musician, but let's call a thing a thing. He's an abuser of women consistently, unapologetically.
Hey, Chris, pull a gun on that girl. When is your hearing for your restraining order? I'm sure the girls want to. Restraining order.
There's a long list of various different women
Seem pretty upset. Are you sure you don't really call victims advocates have come talk to you?
who've accused Chris Brown of assaulting them.
Senator Chris Brown has been detained in an alleged case of rape.
He has an audience full of assault deniers.
Oh wow.
No, I have not spoken about this matter publicly, but that's the only way that he can be stopped.
They it's from the same people that did Quiet on the Set. Quiet on the Set got an Emmy and whatnot. What do y'all think about that? You said glad that people need to be reminded of Chris Brown's BS. Ooh. That's it. That's what it is. Chris Brown has done some horrible things. Let me know what you guys think. You said, when is that out? I think it comes out October 27th. That's when it says, and they're like outlining his history. Now, here's the other thing, too. R. Kelly's daughter also has a documentary coming out. Oh, I should have shown that. Let me see if I can pull it up. Or at least she's released one, if I'm understanding this correctly. There is a lot coming out in this season right now. It just seems like there's just so much. R. Kelly's daughter did a documentary. This is the daughter from R. Kelly and Drea Kelly. Okay. To me, Drea Kelly has been very she's just kind of living her life, dancing, hooking up with Cisco. Drea Kelly daughter. Let's see if I can pull it, y'all. Speaks out. I wonder how she feels about her mom too, and everything that's happening. Here it is. Is this it right here? Yes, it is. From the Jasmine brand. Hold up. Here it is. Let me show it to you guys. So this is the. Anyways, let me hit play.
So R. Kelly's daughter, Buku Abi, whose real name is Joanne Kelly, she spoke out in support of her father's accusers in a lengthy Instagram post. So she claims to be devastated.
And today R. Kelly was sentenced to prison for his many crimes against underage girls. Nobody.
Yes. Cisco, Drea Kelly. You guys must have missed that one. Hold up. Let me show you guys. Let me see. Drea Kelly and Cisco. Cisco from the Creep Squad, by the way, not like the other Cisco, okay? Cisco from the Creep Squad. It's kind of weird, but Cisco Rosado. That one. That one. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. They did this little IG thing. It was really it's a bit cringe. In my opinion, let me show it to you guys. That's it. They had a whole video. Going on. That's Cisco. That is her mom. Let me hit play.
He wants to be the child of the father that is out here hurting women and children.
Everywhere we go, everything we do, it's always going to have some type of double meaning under it, or someone's going to read between lines that aren't there.
He knows exactly why we can't have the relationship that we would have liked to have with him.
Just because you're not a good husband doesn't mean you can't be a good father. And the fact that he didn't even try. What he did to me, he did to me. But you didn't have to do it to damn kids.
What he has done to those kids, there is no other word for him. He's a monster.
I know that there were so many things going on. There were some times I thought I wouldn't make.
He was my everything.
Oh man.
For a long time, I didn't even want to believe that it happened. I didn't know that even if he was a bad person, that he would do something to me. I really feel like that 1 millisecond completely just changed my whole life. If my son asks questions, I'm going to be as truthful as possible. But I will not be taking my son to a prison to meet his grandfather.
So it comes out, was it October 11th? October 11th. So the Jasmine brand and others are talking about this. You guys know we review exposés like this in documentaries, so we'll definitely be talking about this one for sure. You guys remember when Lifetime did their little breakdown on R. Kelly, Surviving R. Kelly? And I know I watched it when it first came out. It was just, it's a lot came out of that. And then I remember that was around the time I was following Tasha K. She was breaking down a lot of this stuff too. It is terrifying. Absolutely. And I do wonder, you know, everybody talks about R. Kelly's victims, but they don't really ever highlight R. Kelly's kids and maybe how they've been victimized throughout this whole thing. Yeah, I might have to watch it before I watch it with everybody, because like this thing will probably make me cry and I don't want to cry. It is horrible. But this is coming out on the 11th. I just don't know, like, where is it going to be premiering? It doesn't say. So here it says it's an exclusive. While the public may think they know all the disturbing details that R. Kelly has been found guilty of, there are new alarming allegations surrounding his children. The Jasmine brand exclusively reports that one of R. Kelly's daughters alleges that the singer, who is currently in jail, did something inappropriate and heartbreaking while she was a child. In this exclusive clip obtained by the Jasmine brand, R. Kelly children speak candidly about their experiences with their father and the current drama he faces. The singer's ex-wife, Drea Kelly, so these are the kids that they share, sobs about what he allegedly did to their children. And his daughter, Joanne Kelly, alludes to a heartbreaking thing R. Kelly did while she was a child. Oh my God. Shout out to the Jasmine brand. Let me subscribe. I didn't even know I was not subscribed. So I wonder if they're going to drop it on YouTube or what. You know, R. Kelly has a whole sector that defends him. R. Kelly has a whole sector that defends him. And like, I know, as much as I appreciate people wanting to know different sides of a story, personally, I think that R. Kelly is guilty as AF. Okay? Guilty as AF. And that's why we got to continue. This is why I love exposing the industry, the playlist that I have on my channel, because it really does allow us to go live and talk about these celebrities and the stuff. And I have lost people over talking about these celebrities because some folks are fans of these people. And like I said, before I found out about everything that R. Kelly had done, I was a fan. I really was. I mean, I had the posters. I grew up with the music. I had, you know, and then you find out and it's like, oh my God, like, I can't separate those two. You know what I mean? Thank you, Renee. Shout out to you. Thank you, love. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, good riddance. You said keep him in jail. In a way, throw away the keys. You say always side-eye. People do side-eye Drea and wondered about those children. Drea Kelly, you know, I don't know what to make. Sometimes I feel like, and like I said, I am not the best. Like, I don't really know what to make of Drea Kelly sometimes because I don't know. Like, I didn't know. And some of you guys were saying, you guys are, no, not the thong guy, y'all. I was talking about Cisco Rosado from the Creep Squad. So she was, I guess they hooked up with each other 11 years with her king. So it's a weird. He dropped this IG video where this is what it was. This is her. She's wearing basically nothing on her video. Shout out to her. She looks great, by the way. You can't say nothing about Drea Kelly. She is a gorgeous woman. But I do wonder about like her dealings with with R. Kelly's victims. And yeah, that's what I wonder, especially the children. That's what I wonder. I must say that. You said she has some nerve. Listen. Thank you. The more you expose the ones that are in the industry, the better, because the reason why they kept in the shadow. Yeah, it's best to continue to expose. You say, oh my God, I can't watch that. Oh, no worries, Casey. No worries. You said, say more. What do you mean? She has some nerve. Tell me. Like, she's a gorgeous woman. I just think that part of me feels, I can't help but wonder, and this is something because that's their mother. Yes. That's their mother. This is Drea Kelly, who was married to R. Kelly. I can't help but wonder if Drea knew about the R. Kelly's minors victims, like those victims, and she willfully looked away. I'm not. You guys, if you've been following this, you let me know what you think about Drea. Let me know. That's what I'm saying. It's like Diddy, right? Just the T, please. Like everybody that knows R. Kelly's circle knew what was going on. You can't. It's the same with Diddy. Okay. I wonder if, like, may she rest in peace, Kim Porter, but I do wonder if what she witnessed and what she saw, because she had to have seen something. And was she also like in a place that she was victimized by this man so much so that she couldn't just report, she couldn't just sleep? Like, those are the things that you kind of wonder. And what to make of this. You have to wonder. That's kind of how I feel, That's the $1 million question that a lot of people have. You said she knew. She knew. Look at y'all say she knew. You said, but she stayed his team purposely, kept her in the dark. That's what was said in the doc. That's right, Chico. That's one thing that we have to, I think, come to terms with, that everybody leaves at different portions of their lives and they could have seen something, but not reported, maybe because they were not safe to do so. I don't know. You said, I did not know how to feel about her after the surviving R. Kelly thing. There was a weird vibe. You're not the only one who said that. I felt the same way too, because I wondered about it as well. Drea Kelly, and not that she has to, but she never came out and like advocated for a whole lot of people after R. Kelly. You know what I mean? Like, that's what I remember. I could be wrong, but y'all let me know your thoughts. I have to kind of go back and think about my thoughts on that, because I really thought about Drake. And then I see her in her videos. Like I said, she's a gorgeous woman. And damn, like, she does what she does, but I do wonder, could she have used her platform to bring more attention to certain things? I definitely think so. You said, will they also be speaking to R. Kelly's daughter with Aaliyah? Are you talking about, oh my God. Are you talking about Legina? Oh man. No, God. I don't know. I leave that one alone, because that is a mess. I leave that alone. You know what I mean? And I see you, Layla. I see you putting that smiley face upside down. Yeah, it must have been a gut feeling for sure. For sure. You think so? And you said they're looking into Twitch deaths. Hold on. I'm laughing because of Layla over here. You said, are they really? That he knew too much about Diddy? Huh. That's interesting. Layla, you made me laugh. You said, I agree. She moved weird after the doc, actually posting herself dancing and singing to his music. It's all very weird. I don't know what to make of it. That's why I struggle with Drea a little bit, but who knows? Maybe she's just trying to move on and, do what she has to do. And I can't, like, not appreciate that from her. I don't know. Like, I think I just have different ideas about, how supportive she has been in bringing awareness, because R. Kelly's not the only perpetrator. There's a lot of perpetrators around that corner when R. Kelly was happening, if you know what I mean. So, I don't know. All right, guys. Well, I am going to head out because I got to go tend to baby bunny. But let me shout out, first of all, you guys really made, like, shout out to you guys. Thank you. Last Ronin, thank you for supporting my channel for 6 months. Tinkle Tits, thank you so much, you guys. Tinkle Tits, my nose is itchy. I think I'm allergic to something. Maybe it's the mic. Tinkle Tits, thank you so much for gifting. Look at all these beautiful, wonderful memberships. Tinkle Tits gifted 60 memberships. Thank you, love. Shout out to you. Thank you for supporting my channel. Thank you. Christina, thank you so much, love. We will be celebrating our 70K when we hit 70.1, because you know how the trolls do it? Then they unsubscribe and then they resubscribe. So I'm like, don't play with my heart. We will celebrate it, I promise. Sylvia, thank you again for the $4.99. And Tico, thank you for the $19.99. Shout out to you. Sir Crepitus, shout out to you. Thank you for renewing. And Jill, thank you so much for gifting. Yo, I gotta go. But let me tell you something. Tomorrow, I got to see what time this press conference is. You know, we're going to be live. We'll figure that out tomorrow, okay? You guys have an amazing night. Let me know what you guys think in the comments if you're watching the replay. Thank you again. I'll see you guys later. Where's my exit door? Where? Here it is. Bye, guys.